Convicted murderer Scott Peterson is getting some help with a new appeal, and we're tracking a really wet weekend. I'm Chris Kimura. Let's get you synced in. The Los Angeles Innocence Project is taking up the Scott Peterson case. Peterson was convicted of murdering his wife Lacey and their unborn child back in 2004. Lacey was 8 months pregnant. Her body was found on the shore of the Berkeley Marina. The Innocence Project has now filed 4 new motions with San Mateo Superior Court this week, saying that new evidence could support Peterson's claims that he didn't do it. We spoke exclusively to Peterson's lawyer, Mark Garagos.
Tells you, number one, that they have vetted it. Number two, they've taken a look at this case in every which way. And the Innocence Project nationally has a track record that is unparalleled. So it's every person who's been falsely convicted's dream is to have the Innocence Project focus their attention on their case.
We did reach out to the Los Angeles Innocence Project, who confirms it's working on the case, but declined any additional comment. A possible strike could affect your college kids returning to school. San Jose State, Cal State East Bay, San Francisco State, and the 20 other Cal State universities could be affected. Up to 30,000 workers, including professors, librarians, and other faculty members, will walk off the job in a 5-day system-wide strike. Monday is supposed to be the first day of the spring semester for most of the 23 Cal State schools. The two sides have been far apart in negotiations for months now. It's going to be a wet weekend, and that's going to affect the 49ers' first playoff game this Saturday against the Green Bay Packers. Here's meteorologist Vianney Arana with what we can expect.
Hey Bay Area, I'm meteorologist Vianney Arana, and this weekend's forecast is going to require a mix of a coat, an umbrella, and maybe even some rain boots. We've had rain for your Friday forecasted, but we've also got rain expected for Saturday and Sunday. First, let's start with Saturday's forecast. Heading into the early morning hours, you're going to get a combination of clouds, rain, maybe even some sunshine. Some breaks in the rain for Saturday, but if you're heading to the game, you definitely want to pack a poncho. There's a likelihood that we could still see some scattered activity right at the start of the game and towards the middle. Towards the end of the game, we're also expecting to see some winds pick up, so that'll be something to factor in. Now, heading into Sunday, we do have a more impactful storm system expected to really pack a punch, especially late Sunday into Monday morning. Some of the highest totals will be for the coastal mountains, especially for Santa Cruz and the North Bay. We're going to be monitoring, of course, keeping a close eye on our local streams and rivers with the potential threat for some flooding. Some of the areas in the higher elevation could see over 4 inches. The rest of the Bay Area, including rain-shadowed South Bay, could see upwards of 1.5 inches by the time that we get to Monday. Pair that with the saturated soils from the weekend's rain, and we could see some issues with possible rock slides and debris flows into the roadways for Monday morning's commute. Everyone, please stay safe and, of course, enjoy your weekend.
And remember, watch 49ers pre- and post-game coverage on NBC Sports Bay Area. That starts Saturday at 4 p.m. Then on Sunday, watch the Bucs take on the Lions right here on NBC Bay Area at 11 a.m. All right, that's it for us today. We'll see you on Monday with another episode. Have a great weekend.